Good day everybody, it's your guy here, the Unknown Trader. Today I want us to look at something important. I want us to go through a couple of beautiful trades that happened today. This is the giver that keeps giving. This strategy, wow, it keeps delivering. Okay, so guys, I'm doing these videos to actually show you that it's the same thing day in, day out. Okay, easy trades every day. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. So everybody, this is the most explosive trading strategy for indices and one of my favorite strategies because it keeps delivering. And we have 5 criteria. Okay, the first criteria is to identify trade volume before the session. The second one is to wait for the equity time. The third one is to identify trade volume during the session, and we wait for the evidence candle. Then if the evidence candle is given, that's where we actually execute and take our 50 pips. Okay, so guys, I will go to a 15-minute time frame to identify trade volume during before the session. And as you can see, it's very easy, this one, because most of the time it's literally going to be on, above, or below this red dotted line, which is a free indicator. It's in my description. It's yesterday's closing price. Okay, indices move well during the US session, therefore they are mostly going to use the entire day to trade volume. Okay, and the reason we try to identify trade volume before the session begins is because mostly they are not going to release this, guys. So if we're going to get an opportunity that is literally sending us up towards trade volume, we might be careful because we might end up being trade volume. Okay, because most of the days they're not going to release this, guys. They're going to punish this, guys. Okay, and just to show you a demonstration quite quick, if you look at yesterday, obviously when the session opened, okay, here, who was in a loss? Everybody who went down, okay, below the closing price of the previous day. As you can see, this dotted line, everybody below the dotted line was at a loss. And yes, yesterday they gave beautiful opportunity. I also took a salt here. Okay, and look at what they did. They sent traders down, but they didn't release this, guy. So this is the reason we know that if we are going to take a trade towards trade volume, we might end up becoming trade volume. So we don't want to be greedy. Okay, we want to be trading with caution. Okay, so that's the reason. Most of the days they are not going to release them. Yes, of course, some days they will release them, but most of the days they won't. Okay, now once this is done, we're going to go to the second criteria. Okay, the second criteria is to identify the opening the candle that opens the equity. As you can see, this is 9:30, 3:30 South African time, 9:30 US time, and this highlighted area is my New York session. Okay, so we wait for the New York session. Now we're going to jump to criteria 3. Why? Because we have identified that trade volume is above, and now the session has opened here. Now we go to the third criteria, which is identify trade volume during the session. Okay, we don't know what's gonna happen when we are at this point. We don't know if we're gonna buy or if we're gonna sell. That's the beauty of this strategy. Okay, we are coming, we don't know if we're gonna buy or if we're gonna sell. Okay, we're gonna wait for the market to tell us what they are doing. Okay, therefore we are gonna use chart patterns. Why? Because chart patterns are trapping patterns. They use chart patterns to trap. Okay, there are different kinds of chart patterns. I've put all the chart patterns that you'll ever need in your playbook. Okay, it's in the description, by the way. So if you look at this over here, this is a beautiful chart pattern. Okay, we are patient, and chart patterns actually helps us be patient, because at this time we are sitting on our hands, we are doing nothing up until the time we see trapped volume. Okay, and since we don't move the market, we're gonna wait for the market makers to actually give us a chart pattern. However, yes, we did have a clue. What's the clue? Let's go to the playbook. I want to show you something quick. This is page 7, right? This is a creeping trend, and we did explain this kind of trend whereby they break down and then they creep. This is a sign that they are actually going to explode to the downside. This is a strong creeping trend. Okay, prices break down, then they creep, they are gonna explode. Okay, look at this. Just remember, if there is a big drop in prices followed by a creeping trend, it usually means prices will keep falling. These kinds of trades are some of the simplest you'll come across. You see, this is the easiest kind of a trade, and we had a clue. It's on page 7 in your playbook. Okay, it's in the description. Okay, look at this. We had a market that had broken down, and then we are getting a creeping trend towards the upside. It was a clue. Although the creeping trend wasn't that perfect, but already it gave us a clue. But still, we're not going to make our decision until they have given us what we are looking for. Okay, but the type of trend is very important. Hence, I've put all the 3 types of trend in your playbook. All the trends, just know the type of trends. Okay, whenever you're coming to your charts. Okay, it's very important. Okay, and now as you can see, this is where they broke out. This is the news candle. So if you took a loss here, I don't understand what you were doing, because we had news. We had to wait for the news. Okay, we had news. We had to wait for news. So this is the news candle. It broke down. We don't care about this candle, right? So let's look at what happened after the news. Okay, they gave a beautiful evidence candle. This is a candle that when it closes, we can see that, okay, everybody who took the opposite side, everybody who fell for the trap is literally trapped, and right now they are in pain, and the market is going to punish them. So we expect the market to go at least 50 pips towards punishing them. Okay, so as you can see, if we bring in the 20 EMA for extra confluence, I don't use it anymore because I know these things. Okay, so look at this. You also gain confidence to a point whereby you don't even need extra confluence. Okay, look at this. It's in a line with this EMA. And then if you took this trade for 50 pips, obviously your 50 pips was hit in less than 5 minutes. But the beautiful thing about this trade is they gave another opportunity. As you can see, they just retested and exploded down with a beautiful engulf. This was another opportunity. It's literally a one candle stop. Okay, and that's when they just exploded. So both of this trade actually did hit your take profit. Okay, both of this trade did hit your take profit. As you can see, even if you took the second trade, okay, it hit your take profit in roughly 9 minutes. Okay, so these were beautiful trades. Okay, and since if it's Friday, we did say this yesterday and even before, okay, in recent videos, mostly Friday moves are gonna explode in one direction, and these are the kind of moves that if you counter trend, they are gonna blow your account, because mostly Friday moves go in one direction. Not every Friday, okay, but most of the Fridays the moves go in one direction. And one thing I told you guys is, when you are trading indices, don't get married to a single indice. Open all these indices simultaneously, observe them as they as prices are actually moving. Take the easiest trade. Okay, take the easiest trade presented on the day. So today for me, obviously, S&P 500 gave the easiest trade for 50 pips. Okay, and they went down over 200 and something pips, 250 points. Okay, so when we come to US 30, okay, okay, let's go to the criteria quite quick. Okay, trap volume before the session. If we're gonna be given an opportunity to buy, we must be careful, because mostly they're not going to release this, guys. Okay, and look at this. Now we go to a 1 minute time frame to identify the equity opening time. No skill, it's just waiting for the equity opening time. Look at what this one gave you. Okay, this, if you put this line somewhere over here, okay, this is a death center. Okay, Shabaka calls this a death center. This is just a double bottom. It's a double bottom. Double bottom, mostly, yes, are gonna break out, but at this point there is no trade. If you fell for this candle, I don't know why, because we had news and we don't trade before the news. Okay, so they did this intentionally. We don't trade until the news have traded. But look at this, the news then trade. We have a double top, we have an M pattern. Okay, this is an M pattern. Okay, this is an M pattern. This is an M pattern. If you look at this, this is an M pattern, right? This is a double top. Okay, and then after that they break down, they pull back news trades. Okay, yes, of course it comes and closes inside. They give us a pin, and look at this. After that they give us an engulf. If you look at the times for both the trades that I've shown, you see it's 3 minutes after the hourly mark. What did we say about times? Most trades or most opportunities are going to be given near the half-hour mark, which is half past, or near or at the hourly mark, okay, which is o'clock straight. Okay, look at this. Let's employ the 20 EMA. You realize that, okay, this was a very beautiful trade. You see how explosive it is it is here. Beautiful trade. And look at this, they give another opportunity when they engulf this level, okay, the low of yesterday. They engulfed it. It's the high of yesterday. No, it's actually the low of yesterday. Okay, they engulfed the low of yesterday to give a very beautiful clean trade. Okay, so you see this trade did deliver 50 pips. Okay, when we look at the German index, obviously volume trapped up. I'm just gonna try to cut time here because I don't want to waste your time. Prices are broken down, and then they give what, something like a creeping trend. This is the most easiest trade you can get on the day. It's there on page 7 of your playbook. Move broken down, creeping, it's gonna continue. This is a creeping trend. You see, it's there on page 7. Okay, it's there on page 7. All the different kinds of creeping trends, there are many. I've put them there because they are very important. Okay, And look at this. This wasn't the clearest one, okay? This wasn't the clearest because they made a shoulder, they made a head, and they made a shoulder here, and the news traded, okay? So this one, when I compared, wasn't the easiest one for me for today, so I didn't take this one, okay? And then when you come to Nasdaq again, same thing, okay? Look at Nasdaq gives something like this, okay? It's a pattern which is close to 1 2 3. It's something like a triple top, okay? Something like a triple top. And then the news trade, okay? After the news have traded, they do what? They break out. But look at this, guys, look at this, look at this, okay? Let me show you, okay? Let me try to move this one to the bodies. This is where the bodies close, you can see, right? Okay, look at this. When this candle closes over here, but preferably, I know most people took this one, it's still okay, okay? But even this one was okay. Why? Because everybody who went up is literally trapped. Everybody went up here and up here is literally trapped and is actually at a pain when these two candles closes, okay? If we were to employ the 20 moving average here, you will see that, okay, this move is in alignment, is in line with the trade, okay? Look at this, one candle stop, okay? One candle stop, this move explodes. This move literally explodes, okay? This move explodes, okay, and it hits your 50 pips. So when we're comparing these indices, the easiest trade was on S&P 500, okay, but it's the same thing every day, the same criterias. I told you, if you come to the market without knowing what to do or what you are looking for, you are gambling. When we come, we know we are looking for trade volume during the session. However, we don't know if we're going to buy or sell, okay? The patterns will tell us. I know that most people looked at this today and said, oh, no, this thing has been falling, now it's gonna reverse. No, don't trade based on your own decisions, okay? Use the information that the markets are generating for you. Don't fall for their traps. Hence, we always wait for trap volume, okay? Yes, of course, these are Friday moves and they are more likely to blow your account, okay? However, let me show you something on Nasdaq again. You see, when the okay, I will show you, okay? They exploded down and then again they gave something like a shoulder, okay? This is the information and we are trading without greed, okay? That's our advantage. We are not greedy, okay? This is a head and shoulder again. Yes, I know it's Friday and Fridays are explosive, okay? But if you missed the first one, okay, and you came in late, this is a head and shoulder and this is the neckline, okay? Why? Because this is the low that was made after making the first shoulder, okay? Let's see. Okay, sorry guys, it's becoming long. I want this video to be really short. It's Friday today, okay? Look at the shoulder, head, shoulder, and then they break out. You see this candle? This is an evidence candle, okay? Even if you took this one, it's still okay. Just one candle stops are still safe, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Yes, we know the might retrace, but look at this, okay? Look at this. One candle stop, depending on which one you took. You could have taken this one or this one. Both of these are evidence candles. Why? Because when this candle closes, obviously everybody who went down is trapped and we expect the market to punish them at least 50 pips, okay? At least 50 pips, okay? That's why we are not that greedy. We are not greedy. 50 pips was hit in roughly 19 minutes, okay? That's before the that's before 30 minutes, okay? And this is why we call this strategies the most explosive. And when you compare these ones, you realize that, okay, on the reverse here, you realize that, okay, Nasdaq and Nasdaq and US30 gave beautiful. Is it US30? Wait a minute. No, it's not US30. US30 also gave a beautiful trade. However, it retraced back to the inside before exploding, okay? So this one, if you took it, obviously it might have closed you over here, okay? But again, when they gave another opportunity of exploding up, you can just re-enter. But the one that gave the easiest trade was yes, it was literally S&P 500 again, okay? S&P 500 again, because it gave a right angled triangle, okay? It gave a right angle triangle on the bodies. I love the bodies, but this is a personal preference, okay? Okay, you see, this is where it exploded, okay? One candle stop still delivered. Okay? We are trading based on patterns, and they did go to roughly 90 something pips, 95, yes, 98 pips. You see, they paid, and this is a kind of trade that gives an opportunity for scaling in. Why they pull back, they haven't closed you, they pull back, then they give another engulf. Okay, they give another engulf. And if you look at the timings, this one happened at 17 pause. If you look at this is 17 pause. Of course, the timing wasn't that much perfect because we spoke about the half-hour mark in the early mark. Okay, but this one here was perfect because they gave it at 26 minutes past, which simply means we were left with roughly 4 minutes. Okay, so you see, this trade did deliver 50 pips. So both of this trade delivered 50 pips. So guys, you can see, compare your indices and take the easiest trade out of them. Okay, they give the same thing every day. At least one or two indices will give you the most perfect trade. Okay, yes, they went down. Okay, but Fridays mostly I don't encourage counter trending because Friday moves are explosive in one directions. Okay, but this was the most beautiful trade, guys. Same thing each and every day. 5 criteria, important. I love you, and guys, I wish you all the best. Okay, I wish you all the best. And just to show you this trade here, it gave an M breakout. Yes, of course, double tops of double bottoms are most likely actually gonna a pullback. Okay, as you can see, that's why even on your playbook I put this and I put a retest. You can see I started with the retest, unlike on other chart patterns, because mostly double tops are mostly gonna reverse, they are mostly gonna retest. Okay, so everything you need, all the patterns, everything you'll need, okay, is here on the playbook, and you can get it on, it's in the description, guys. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you, and have a beautiful weekend. A new week is coming, same things. Okay, same things every day, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.